Fiancé cheated on me and his mom is mad at me. Hey guys, so last weekend, I found out my fiancé has been cheating on me with a nymphomaniac. They apparently met at church and then they started messaging from there. When I found out, I kicked him out, of course. I told him I never wanted to see him. Mind you, we just got an apartment together and I moved to cities for him. I don't know anyone here but him. He ended up telling me in one of our many phone calls after I found out he's a liar and cheater that his mom is mad at me because when I found out, I called his 30-year-old sister and told her what he did. Yes, this was petty, but I knew that if I didn't say anything, he was not going to say anything either. I don't want to be cheated on and then silenced on top of everything. His mom is now cuddling him, saying it wasn't his fault, and that the girl he cheated on me with must have been seducing him. He said I was out of line and that if we decided to still get married, his family would not attend. I don't even want to marry this man. Anyways, I think this is absolutely ridiculous and was wondering if anyone had some input on the situation. Was I in the wrong? Now for the top comments. Here's a comment from the Honey Badger. Nope. Be done with the both of them forever. Here's a comment from Soul Survivor Vault 111. Hear that wheezing by? Sounds like 2 bullets dodged. Here's another comment from Apart Detective 1784. Thank you. I still need to contact him because we have a stupid lease together and utilities are in his name. Turns out he blocked me though because I called to ask if he paid them this month. I had to reach out in Facebook. It's honestly so irritating. I have to hunt him down. He is a dumbass. And another comment from T Paris 00AP. He's a man-child. Wants what he wants, only thinks of himself. Runs to mommy when his fee-fees get hurt. Next story. Girlfriend of 5 years cheated on me with her co-worker. I had suspected some sort of foul play months before I found out and reached out to him, politely, to talk about it. He assured me there was nothing going on and they were just friends. I was wary, but I felt better. Months later, about 3 weeks ago, I saw a text popped up on her phone from him while she was sleeping. It was a good night, I love you babe text. I wasn't shocked. I was angry, but not shocked. I kicked her out of the house. It's technically mine. And she presumably went to her parents. Fast forward to the next morning, a friend of mine spots her at the guy's house she's been cheating with. She went to this house after I kicked her out. She spent the next week begging for me back and apologizing, saying she made a mistake and I agreed to give it another shot, only to find out she was still talking to him and had been the whole time. It seems every day someone reaches out to me to tell me something else that happened with this guy that she'd been lying about. I love her to death and believe she's my soulmate. When things were good, I was the happiest I've ever been. I trusted her with my life and I was an outstanding boyfriend. Gentle, loyal, kind, thoughtful. She still wants me back but is constantly lying about everything involving this guy and I think she's in love with him. Is it worth it to try to fix things? Especially with her working with him every day. How can I trust she's not talking to him? I'm not sure what to do. Top comments. Here's a comment from Alien Goes to Wizard. Move on. She clearly has no respect for you. Sorry, man. Another comment from Virtual Choir Boy. Believe she's my soulmate. A soulmate would only be interested in you, period. She broke your trust. She isn't doing anything to rebuild that trust. You deserve better. It's time to move on. Here's another comment from Richard Lundstorm. You and I both know there's no fixing this. And why would you want to? There are plenty of awesome, loyal people out there. Here's a comment from East Practice 2616. Your soulmate wouldn't cheat on you, hide things from you, or lie to you like this. Stop taking her back. She isn't going to change and become someone you can trust again. Next story. My boyfriend and I got a dog, but now sex is more difficult. What do we do? So as the title says, my boyfriend and I got a dog. We love this little guy a whole lot and we're both happy to have a pet with us in our apartment. Plus, he's quiet. He's causing both of us to get more exercise. The whole thing is pretty positive, except for one thing. My boyfriend and I haven't had sex since we got this dog, and it's kind of difficult to figure out what to do. This dog is kind of anxious and wants to be by us a lot. We're trying to find ways to ease his anxiety and make him more comfortable in this space, even when we're not nearby. And if we're in the bed, he'll either jump up onto the bed or shimmy his way under the bed frame. Now I get it. People have sex with their pets in the room. But this dog is so curious. It's kind of impossible. Both my boyfriend and I have agreed it just feels weird to start trying to get intimate while this dog is staring at us. It feels like all that's left is to kick him out the room. But we also don't want him scratching at the door. So, I'm wondering if anyone has any advice on this. Should we just kind of accept maybe this dog will wonder what we're doing? Should we wait until we find ways to have a less anxious dog? Or is there anything that worked for anyone else? Please, please help. This is kind of the longest we've gone without it while living together, and it just kind of sucks. Top comments. Here's a comment from assignment 3934. Crate the dog. Give it something high value that will take a while for the dog to finish. Frozen Kong, etc. Here's another comment from Knobs University. This is a really good answer. And you should be doing it not just for the sake of sex. It's good for anxious dogs to be crate trained, because then they have their own safe little space they can go to. Be sure to do some research before you actually start, so you are going into it with the right mindset and techniques. Here's another comment from user girl2468. You put him in a closed pen and start training him properly to be in a different room from you. My friend has an anxious dog, and while they require more work, they are not a lost cause and training should not be neglected.